Hey, boo, hey. Okay. I realized today that we're already halfway through January. I need 2026 to slow down. Number one. Number two, I was thinking back to, I was like, where was I this time last year? And I remembered that I was here in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur, just recovering from some serious health issues I had when yeah, from September through December of 2024. And so by January, I was doing much better, but still, in the recovery stage. So I was not moving, working from my computer, definitely sitting all day long, not going for walks, not really. If I went anywhere, I was Ubering everywhere. Um, yeah, I wasn't eating the worst because the food here is just better, period, from where I came from in a lot of ways. Well, fresher ingredients, but they do add sugar and oil and everything. They fry everything, there's sugar and everything. Um, but I was still, I bet you if I looked up my receipts, I'm not gonna look up my receipts. I'm not gonna tell them myself, but I bet you it was a lot of like me ordering KFC, McDonald's, stuff like that for delivery, right? Um, and so yeah, that's where I was last year. And if you would have told me, if you would have said to me, Raven, next year this time, January 2026, you're going to be working out at the gym, lifting weights with a personal trainer 3 times a week. You're going to be taking the train everywhere. You're going to be getting like at least 5 to 7,000 steps in per day. You're going to be not only ordering in different foods and eating salads with every single meal and eating the salad first, you're also going to start cooking and looking up recipes and going to get the ingredients and actually cooking food and washing too many dishes. You're going to be 60 pounds lighter. You're going to be feeling stronger and you're going to be more self-aware than you are right now. I would have been like, whatever. Like, I'm just trying to deal with this health issue and get over feeling burnt out because I was feeling burnt out then too. So yeah, I guess I would add on to that. Like, you're gonna feel like working again. You're gonna be feeling like working again. And I was way burnt out. I was burnt to a crisp burnt out. Like, I burnt out and then I kept working a year to 2 years after I was already burnt out. I just pushed myself through. So I was extra crispy burnt out. And I just was like, wow, it's so crazy what a difference a year can make. Like, what can change within a year. Because when I have ever tried to progress in anything or improve myself, or just change, right? It's always, oh, if I don't do it in 90 days, then I failed. Or if I don't do it in 30 days, I failed. And what I have literally accepted in this past year is that the time is going to pass anyway. If there's one thing that's guaranteed besides taxes and death, it's that time will move forward. Time will move forward no matter what. And so by just allowing myself to worry about today, just worry about today. What do I need to do today? Then with time passing, I'm gonna, as long as what I'm doing today is progressing me towards something new, I'm going to change, right? The things that I'm going to do will change. And so yeah, I remember trying like so many productivity hacks. Like, if you type in productivity on YouTube, I swear you will find probably at least 5 million videos. No joke. So many videos about, putting things on your calendar, writing your goals down, time blocking, like just 50 million ways on how to be more productive. And I've tried so many in the past. I've failed at so many in the past. And I had really just given up on it. I was like, it's just not for me. It doesn't work for the way my brain works. Like, I would make beautiful to-do lists, put everything on my calendar, and then forget to look at my calendar, forget to look at my to-do list. So it doesn't work for me. I would set like 30 alarms on my phone to look at my calendar, and it was just a lot. It was just not it. So now I just ask myself, okay, what do I want my life to look like, right? And there's so many things, different things, so many changes I want to make overall. but that gets overwhelming. So I just pulled it back. Let's work on one thing right now. So the biggest thing was decided for me was my health, right? Because I was having health issues. So it's like, and please don't be like me, girl. Please don't be like me. Don't wait until I know. I heard people say this before too. I heard people on YouTube say this. I've heard people in my real life say this. Don't wait until you're sick to start getting healthy. Don't wait until something really bad happens to you or someone you love to pay attention to your health. Of course, I didn't listen. So something really bad happened to my health, and that made me take a look at things. And while I didn't change overnight, right? Because it wasn't like, oh, if you don't change this, you're gonna die. But it was like, if you don't change this, it's just gonna get worse. It's already bad, it's just gonna get worse. So I just slowly started implementing things. And now I'm conscious intentionally like, okay, what do I want my health goal to be? I want to be this much weight, this much body fat, this type of strength. Okay. What do I need to do on a daily basis to get me there? You know, could I put into ChatGPT, give me a 52-week program on how to do 10 push-ups straight? Yeah, I could. But instead of doing that, I'm like, okay, to get to this weight, to this body fat percentage, to this many push-ups or whatever strength test I'm doing, it's like, okay, I need to eat well, I need to exercise, I need to drink water, I need to sleep. That's it. If I do each one of those every day, eventually something will change, something will move positively. And then, of course, having check-ins for myself saying, hey, it's been a month. Has anything changed? Has my weight gotten lower? Has my body fat percentage gotten lower? Am I sleeping better? Am I more hydrated? Like, are things moving in a positive? Am I stronger? Are things moving in the right direction? And then if not, then it's like, okay, tweak. Do I need to sleep more? Do I need to drink more water? What am I eating? Does it have too much sugar, or does it have too many, whatever? How can I make it better? And then keep tweaking, keep tweaking until I get to my goal, and just keep doing that. And then it's like, if everything else, I have a long to-do list. I will forever have a long to-do list. I've just accepted that as well. I will forever have a long to-do list. And I'm like, okay, as long as I get these 4 things done, it doesn't matter about the rest of my to-do list. It could burn in hell for all I care. Excuse my language. So sorry. But it could literally just, like, I could take the day off from work. I could not see my friends today. I could talk to my mom next week. Literally, just focusing on today. As long as I get those 4 things done 80% of the time. So most of the time, I get it done more than 80% of the time now. But as long as I get that done, more times than not, then I know my health is moving in the right direction. And I can see it by the way I feel, number one, by the way I feel, by the way I look, by the way my clothes are fitting, by the way other people tell me they can see the difference, by the ways that I am getting stronger. That's a good thing about having a personal trainer. I think sometimes we make progress. We're working to change something, and we can either overestimate how well we're doing or underestimate how well we're doing. And I a lot times tend to underestimate how well I'm doing. Oh, it's not working, or because it's not going fast enough in my brain. It's not moving fast enough, right? I'm not I'm not 100 pounds lighter today, so therefore it's not working, right? It's not moving fast enough. But this is why we track. And if you don't want to track, get you a partner to track for you. That's why I got my personal trainer, right? So he's like, okay, let's get on this InBody, and the InBody does a whole body scan and everything. It tells me my body fat percentage, my muscle mass percentage, my BMR, and all this other stuff, right? Now it's all this data, and it shows it to me in chart format. Let me see. I wonder if you can see this. It shows me in chart format and all that stuff. And Armand just like, okay, this is good. Everything is going down. Like, my BMR is going up. That's how many calories I burn when I'm just chilling on the couch, like I am now, just chilling. That's how many calories I burn naturally. My weight is going down. My muscle mass is going up. My body fat's going down. My BMI is going down. Yeah, my visceral fat has gone down. Total body water is going up, which is great. Protein's going up. That's great. So everything, minerals are going up. So everything is going in the right direction, right? But this is why you track. So this is you cannot see this, Raven. Okay. So this is kind of what the stop. Stop it. Let me see if I do it this way. Okay. Oh, you can't even I changed the screen. Trust me. It's just charts on my in the app on my phone. And so the tracking, I don't have to track like every day. I could, and if that's something that is helpful to you, I definitely recommend it. You know, that's the thing I found about productivity and making a change is like try try many things. Try so many things till you find the thing that works for you. Because while human beings are very, 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 very much alike, right? We breathe in oxygen, we exhale carbon. Is it carbon dioxide? It's not carbon monoxide. We, whatever. We exhale, we drink water, we eat food, we digest, da da da. While we're alike in so many ways, we are different in a lot of ways too. You know, so we learn different. You might learn better from hearing, I might learn better from seeing. So another person might learn better from actually doing the thing. Um, you know, how you process things is different. You might have to process things by getting by yourself and just thinking about it. You might have to process things by writing it down. I process things by talking out loud. So while we are the same, we are also different. And in that difference, you may find that, oh, I tried getting healthier, or I tried changing my finances, or I tried this thing, I tried that thing. It didn't work. Tried to make my relationship better. It didn't work. You got to try and keep trying till you find the thing that does work for you. Because what I do know in my own experience is when I don't try to be better, I will naturally just stay the same or get worse. Naturally. It just depends on who I'm around, right? So if I'm around friends that are just at the same level as me and we're not trying to do anything better, then I'll just stay there. And if I'm around friends who are worse than me, then I'll go down. And then if I go around friends who are better than me, then that will definitely make me be like, oh yeah, let me get better. And so it's very much a do you want to even make a change? If you're good where you are, that's awesome. I love that for you, honestly, because it's nothing better than being content. Nothing better. I love that. And I've had periods of time where I was content, and it's awesome and it's lovely and it's beautiful. Such a good place to be in. And then I've had times where I've hated my whole life. And that's a hard place to be in, but it's a great place to start change. And so while I don't hate my whole life now, I just have had health issues that have shown me what I already knew. I have some changes to make. And so my main focus right now is my health, no matter what, my health. And since I'm also feeling like I'm not burnt out anymore, I really do want to get more on work as well. I do. I want to up my work. I'm working, but I feel like I'm having I'm feeling like I'm close to having the capacity for more. You know, take on a few more clients, do some new type of projects. And so, yeah, I'm excited about that. But anyway, I say all that to say, I know you didn't ask me. And you can always tell me to mind my business. But just in case you were wanting to make a change, wanting to make a change, wanting to become a better version of yourself, in case you were wanting any of that, just try. Try as many things as you can till you find the thing that helps you make a change, that positive change you want. And then find the best way to implement it for yourself. If that's following the productivity hacks that are in gurus on YouTube, do that. If work, if a calendar and all that works for you, do that. If a take the pressure off, take the deadline off, and just focus on your daily thing you need to do to get to your goal, like I'm doing, do that. Whatever works for you. But I encourage you because the time is going to pass anyway. That's the one thing I have finally accepted. The time is going to pass anyway. And as long as I am moving in the direction that I want to move in, doing the things daily that are going to move me closer to my goal, then I'm going to get there. And it could be in a year, it could be in 5 years, heck, it could be in 20 years. But I know regardless, I'm going to get there. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it. I gotta go. I gotta go make me some Don't tell nobody. But I'm about to go prep me some overnight oats so I can enjoy those in the morning. All right, look at me cooking and stuff. Who knew? Who knew Raven of last year would be shocked, be like, what is happening? Who took my friend and replaced them with an alien? But I'm happy to be here and I'm feeling better than ever. All right, talk to you later, friend. Ciao.